buck bedded down over here, the one Jason bedded down earlier. They're going back to get my brother right now. He's coming home from the dentist, so we're going to see if we can get him a shot here. And we got to hope he stays down. He's getting up and down. I heard some dump trucks come by earlier. Had some diesel trucks out. They're driving by. He stands up. He'll go back and bed down. So I'm hoping I can kind of keep him here. And maybe he'll stay there. We'll get a shot at him. Well, I just heard back from him. They're on their way up. They got him. He's on his way up to get a shot at this. He's still bedded in the same spot. He's got up a couple more times. And he kind of rested his head on a log there for a while. Thought he might fall asleep for us. But he's back. He flickers his ears every once in a while. But other than that, he's right there.
Dawson, you see that biggest clump of stuff over there?
Yeah, I did that.
That deer's right in front of it. That biggest clump of junk. Could you use that little stump there for your backrest? Tyson, that one? Is that going to be easy? Is that longer one too much? A little bit, yeah. Oh, he's getting nervous.
With a young kid, you can never be too sure they have a solid rest. And here, Tyson helps bed the gun.
Just keep the crosshair on. Make sure it's right behind his shoulder.
What if I hit it like?
Just concentrate on that shoulder, dude.
What do they have inside?
It should be good.
Just aim right on.
Still on his shoulder. What did you film? Still on his shoulder. Yeah. Alright. Just squeeze the trigger whenever you're ready to jerk it.
You drilled him, dude.
Oh my God, thank goodness.
You drilled him.
Oh.
Yes.
You smoked him, buddy.
What do you say about that, Dawson?
Good. Thank goodness.
Nice shot, bud.
Sweet. 228 yards, buddy. Nice shot. That's awesome.
Dang.
Hey, what do you think about that hunt, Dawson?
Cool, because I got a spike.
Is that your first buck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been watching this buck for probably 3.5 hours waiting for you to get out of the dentist. Is your mouth still numb?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Oh, nice shot. Nice shooting.
Well, it's deer season here in Western Washington, and well, we went out this morning, found, I think we saw 4 different bucks where we'd been seeing some bucks during bear season, scouted them all out. And some weren't big enough, some were too far away, and we had one spike spotted and it got in the brush. And
We went over, after our first morning spot there, we went over to another cut, met up with some other locals here. They had seen 2 bucks earlier and they had kind of got lost in the brush there and sat and watched it, and they seen a nice forking horn there. Tried getting on it and it kind of disappeared into the thick alders. So we came back to where we had seen one of the bucks that Tyson mentioned earlier, a spike that had bedded down. Well, when we got here, spotted him and he was working his way up the ridge, and it wasn't looking good. Well, we happened to sit down there and spot another spike coming out of the thick stuff here. He kind of fed around the ridge and we lost him. Well, I backed out and kind of walked down the timberline and got in within about 20 yards of him and saw him there. bedded him down actually. He was sitting there eating, bedded down, and then we backed out and waited for our shooter Dawson to get done with the dentist.
What a day to have a dentist appointment.
Well, you had your first buck. What do you say?
Awesome.
Let's see those horns. There we go. What is that, about a 5 or 6 inch spike?
Yeah.
Where'd you hit him?
Right.
Right there, high in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Sweet, nice shooting.
Thanks.
230 yards away, one shot.
Well, here he is. Perfect ending to a pretty good day. We saw 12 deer this morning, 4 bucks, and well, this guy was one of them. Dawson made a great shot. Put him on the ground. And Dan?
There's nothing more I can say about that shot than perfect.
That was a fun hunt to be a part of as Primetime Outdoors. I'm glad Dawson was able to connect on that buck. Not many kids can say that they were able to have their first buck harvest on film. Next up, we're going to follow Kenny Miller, 2010 opener Blacktail season. Tyson Drevniak on the camera, getting after it.
Hi, I'm Kenny Miller. I'm with Primetime Outdoors. We're going to go down this hillside. There's 3 bucks down there. We're going to try getting the nicest 2-point, but you know, we'll just see what we can do, and hopefully everything plays out.
Once Kenny and I began our stalk, we soon realized it was a lot brushier than expected. If Kenny was going to get a shot, it was going to be up close and personal. It's right by that big stuff. Right there. Got him. That is how it's done.
That's how it's done right there. Here we are, we're stalking this buck. I mean, you can barely see
I'll show you later how brushy it is.
30 feet in front of us. Anyways, it's just, I mean, we got right up on him over here. And he came across, he didn't know what we were. So he started elk chirping and stuff. And then finally, he just kind of stopped right there for me. And I got a shot.
And you drilled him.
Yeah.
Footage was a little blurry. I didn't have time to switch it to manual, but I zoomed out a little bit. And
That's all right.
yeah, we got him.
We got him though.
We got him. He's not a bad 2-point. Opening day.
I hope I didn't bust his horns. No, I hit him pretty high, but well, let's go take a look.
Well, here we are, opening day, Western Washington, and we sat and looked over this jackfruit patch, really thick, for a couple hours, and we spotted a small forkhorn and a spike, and we sat there and watched, and the doe and fawn ended up showing up, and I kept looking, and all of a sudden, this guy showed up, chasing the doe around. It's opening day, you don't expect him to be rutting too heavily, but he was chasing, boy, he stinks.
And he's got a nice big old neck on him, so he's been going.
And we cougared down in here and kicked him up out of his bed. And he ran, of all places to run, he ran the wrong way.
Yeah,
him.
All he could have done was go down 20 yards, and we would have never seen him. Never even got a shot.
But he ran right.
Yep.
And, well, the rest is history. He come out, crossed the, almost hit the brush edge, and Ken pulled up and drilled him. Made a great shot.
Yeah.
Put him right down. He's a 3x3. Got little kickers. A respectable blacktail for around here, especially opening day.
Yep.
Can't beat it. So, Primetime strikes again.
That's right.
The only way to avoid stalking through the jack furs on this buck was about a 1,200 yard shot, which was just out of the question. So the only alternative was to get in the brush and get after him, and Kenny got after it and got the job done.
Yeah, he sure did. The next week we're going to have a great hunt from eastern Montana. Tyson Drevniak and Daniel Duncan get after it on 2 nice Montana mule deer.